All right, and good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It is 2025, January 1st. We have made it through 2024 with a lot of spend ventures and places. 2025 will be no different. We are going to actually, this year, I'm going to try to explore some new attractions and new historical places that I don't normally visit very often. We will end up at Disney Springs, I think, this weekend for the Cookie of the Month for January 2025. But right now we are in Plant City. Plant City is a railroad town train museum here. As you can see, we are in front of the Robert Robert W. Woolard Railroad Museum. We will see what time it opens. I don't know if it's going to be open today. It is New Year's Day, so a lot of stuff is going to be like museums. I don't know if museums will be open, and stores. But we're going to have a look around and tour the city of Plant City. And so let's go ahead and see what time the Railroad Museum opens. Booths up here. The Seaboard and Long Chances Shortened Lives, Atlantic Coastline as well. So let's go ahead and, the lights are on, so I'm wondering if it's already open. It might have opened at 10:30, so we might have been right on time. So let's go ahead and see if it's open. Of course, here at night in Plant City, they have the Christmas lights displays. You see here, you can kind of make out it's supposed to be Santa on a motorcycle lit up, and also there's a fire truck or some type of car over there with Santa delivering presents in a Corvette. All right. Of course, over there you see kind of a street lamp. You can make out a street lamp and lights, and you got a man in a top hat. There, of course, here, of course, the manger scene in Bethlehem, where Jesus is born, with Mary holding Jesus and Joseph by her side. And of course, over here, McCall Park, which is where we're going to go see, because they have a big old Christmas tree here in the center. Let's check it out. As we make our way over, you can see more of a street lamp and a gentleman in a top hat that's holding a nightstick, some type of stick in the air. I guess it's supposed to be a signal for trains. He's holding. It'd make more sense at night, but you also can see there's a lot of light displays here. That, I think, is backwards, so we'll have to go around on the other side to see what that is, what those are. I think it's supposed to be on that side. But here you can make out there's an elf right there. A little factory, I guess. Some type of castle. Little elf, gnome person. There's more elf. There's an elf delivering a present. Or wrapping a present. Elves wrapping it. Of course, here is Christmas creations provided by the city of Plant City. Ironic. That's play on words there. Of course, here you see the carriage ride. It's an old carriage with carrying a Christmas tree in the back. But here is their Christmas tree in Plant City. Very tall. Of course, not as tall as the ones at Disney, but it's pretty tall. Of course, there you go. You can make out that's supposed to be the factory. It looks like the elves are putting the presents in Santa's big bag. Or a big stocking, it looks like, actually. I think that's a stocking, not a bag. There's another elf. Those squirrels running on top of the fence. Of course, here, big old checkerboard here. See? But I've actually never been here around the holiday season. It's very different. I like it though. That's the what is happening here? Looks like that's supposed to be a Jack in the Box. That's a Jack in the Box. Now I see it. There's a elf pouring gas, filling up the sleigh with gas, I guess. No idea. Then here, of course, we got more lights and displays on the other side, but here you can see some presents stashed in here. Oh, you can sit on the bear. There we go. I'm sitting on the bear. Polar bear, that is. Named Percy. You see? There. Hooray. Yeah, one thing I did forget to point out was because the Whistle Cafe, which is just right there on the corner of the railroad tracks, just across the tracks. I ate there last time. It was actually really good. I forgot what I had, but I know I did have a orange float, and that was really good. Looks like some of the antique shops are open. Hooray! I love antiques, so we might go check those out here in a moment. I also don't want to get hit by a car, so I want to wait until they pass. This is very busy all of a sudden. Why? I don't know, but we're going to check out some more lights. Running. Okay. And here we go. And we made it more. This is more of McCall Park. It's very big, but we got some angels on both sides welcoming us in. Wonderful. Also got some trees, little miniature, small trees here. Got 4 angels. Got 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, in the back. You also got some doves. And some lights just hanging from the trees. I like the archways. And more doves over here. More trees. Got the angels on each side up here. This is actually the old rail station, right here, which were turned into the restrooms. This used to be the old railroad depot right here. Back in the early 1900s, when trains came through more often, like every hour. And so this was the old train station, not the Angel. But behind the Angel is the old train station. Of course, as we we're going to make our way across the tracks. And hopefully, soon, we'll be able to see a train come through. So you can see the lights are in red right now. And they're red because there is nothing coming at all. No trains coming from the east or the west. And one thing about Plant City is their roads. Their roads go from being a paved road to these old-style brick roads, which I love. The old-style brick roads. And so, as we make our way across over here, we're going to run into the old theater. The old Plant City Theater is up here. It is not used anymore. It has been abandoned. And it has also not just abandoned, but it's also storage for some antique items, including a Santa Claus who's in here and a massive doll. That's huge. And of course, you see Mickey Mouse in there. It's the State Theater, or it's in the very back. That's the doors into the theater, which I love the bronze. I like the gold statue in there. There you go. You can see a lot as I pan around. There's not much to see unless I press it up to the glass. But there's a Mickey, Santa Mickey holding a candy cane in the back. Looks like you can power him up. He's like a plug-in animatronic. Now, I love these things. These are old, and I mean like 1960s, 50s maybe. But kids would ride on these. The parents would get them for Christmas, for their kids for Christmas, and they would ride on these things. There were also types of pedal cars, which are kind of like these vehicles right here. And the pedal cars, right there, you can see. Oh, there we go. These right here. These are pedal cars that the kids would get for Christmas, and you would use your feet to pedal to make the vehicle go. It came in like a fire truck, a train, police car, airplane, or any type of normal car that you would see on the roads. And so I remember seeing those, and now they're just antiques. Cars. A loud motorcycle. So we'll see. What I might see is the Soda Fountain Whistle Stop Eatery. I don't know if it'll be open today. I don't know if they open New Year's Day or not, but I know some stores are open today. So we're going to see if they're open and what time they open. Alright, so the Whistle Stop is not open today. They are going to be opening up back on Friday, the 3rd. And so, I still don't know what I'm going to do this weekend as far as traveling goes, because part of me wants to go to Gainesville. Another part of me wants to go to Palm Coast to visit my mom before school starts back up on January 6th. I have to go back tomorrow, back to work, even though we will probably only have about 2 or 3 kids, if that. So, but we probably won't do much of anything. As far as, like, of course, we won't do any work, not until January 6th on Monday, when everybody comes back and we gradually, slowly get back into our routine. Even I'll get back into a routine. It's going to take me a couple days to get back into a routine, but I'll adjust. It'll probably take the kids a week or 2. So anyway, I'll once I get back into the routine, I'll be able to go as normal. But let's start heading back towards into town and check out some of the antique shops, because they are open today. Alright, so just check the wait time, or check the train track status, train arrivals from Lakeland to Tampa. Lakeland's not far from here at all. It's probably another 15 minutes away, maybe less, or maybe 20 minutes. So from Lakeland to here, of course it doesn't stop here, it just goes through the train, the Amtrak. But I was seeing one time it would come through, and it probably won't come through here till like 1 o'clock or so. So it's in the afternoons. There is no train for this morning to come through. But we will keep an eye out. I'm not sure how long I'll be here, but we will make our way to the antique stores. I think I went one too far over. I think it was on the next street over. So we'll head back across and into antique stores. Of course, got some Lego sets in here. We got Yoda, Imperial Fighter, BB-8, R2-D2. I like the Paris Tower, Chewbacca, Black Panther, Millennium Falcon, Stormtrooper, AT-AT, Batwing, Ewok set. Of course, we got the Ghost Phantom, U-Wing, that's what I say. Got a Santa Claus made out of Lego. Pirate ship. You got them all in drawers. We got the carnival up here. You got a roller coaster made out of Lego, Ferris wheel. You got an airplane, a Boeing 747. Got all these Christmas Lego sets. Christmas wreath. There's a bill. Stuff. You got a snowman Lego. Also got some Disney Lego sets with the Donald. The kids. Wow. You have the Taj Mahal for $400. Wow. But you also got some a little bit lighter, smaller Lego sets to build. Got London. Got Buckingham Palace. I wish I had built that. Got Batman. What is this? The Batmobile. Bat bike. Checkers. There's a train right there. Train. This one goes by itself. Mario. Lego track. Steamboat Willie. Wow. Wow. So this is a carousel built all out of Lego. You build it yourself, and then you can buy the motorized power box separate after you build and you can connect it to the carousel and makes it go. That's really cool. Yep.
We don't have one on it, but you can put one on it. Same with the Ferris wheel, you can put one on it. Yeah, so there's some sets that you can add a power function to make it function.
Makes it
just
go.
Depends on the set itself. Yeah.
Gotcha. I kind of figured I knew the coaster would probably have one, and the Ferris wheel and the carousel probably are the top three that you can get.
Yeah, some of the amusement park ones. Yeah.
A lot of them have the light sets to go with them.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'd be Yeah, if I had a big enough table, I could put my big enough.
Doors open at the top.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Power function.
Okay.
Can be. I don't think we don't have power function now, but it can be. Let's see what else.
Knights in the Castle. You got Disney, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. What about the construction equipment, like the tractors and backhoes and?
There's a few of them that a lot of them will have mechanisms on them, like there's a lot of gears and stuff because of techniques. So they'll have little things you can turn on them to make things go up and down. And stuff. But some of them do have power functions too that you can't put on them. Yeah.
All right. And then what about the train? The one I saw over there.
Yeah, most of your trains are power functioned. There's ones like we have the Emerald. What is it called? The Emerald Coast, I think it's called. It's not power function, but a lot of people Google it and they do their own little power function on it.
Okay.
It's not made to do.
Oh, there it is.
We got one over here with the Crocodile locomotive. That's not power function, but it's got tracks and stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
There are trains. There's a passenger train, a high-speed passenger train, and there's a holiday train and some other trains that are power function.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Of course, you can see. Well, that was convenient. A Lego store and run by Buckeye fans, which highly appropriate for today because Ohio State will play here in about 6 hours against Oregon in the Rose Bowl. And Ohio State wins, they move on to play either Texas or Arizona State in the Sugar Bowl. So, we're hoping and praying that occurs. But now we're going to make our way over here to the antique shops and see some more antiques, or what's left of the antiques. If some are open, I think one is open. This one is open. College Street Junction Antique. Old pennant. Milwaukee Brewers, San Diego Padres, Seattle Mariners, New York Yankees, Dodgers.
You want like serving pieces or? I don't know.
There's
Nothing in particular. Okay.
the Woody
Oh, no,
that
I see it.
we were seeing last year in here. Florida Marlin.
Did you ever
There's
finish
Marlin.
the Fiesta collection?
Stick $30 for this hockey stick.
Yeah.
Straight hockey. I have one of these.
See, Diana, this would be great.
Straight lightning. Tampa Bay Lightning. Got some railroad spikes in there. Those are gold.
Very pretty.
That's a golden spike. Wow. That's gold. Hey. She got some Coca-Cola merchandising here. Some odds, ins and outs of products. The Bugs Bunny. Napkins. Bugs Bunny napkins. Tweety Bird, Sylvester. Taz. It's amazing what you'll find here at Antique Shop with a Steelers plush of, this is the mascot. He's a teacher. That's hilarious and convenient. Box. It's a teacher buddy. It's $8. That's not bad. So as you can see, we're looking out over the overlook here at the four sections of track. You can see kind of in the corner there, right there. So you got the two side tracks and the one main line, which runs where I'm pointing at is to the east. The eastbound line going eastbound is going towards Lakeland. And then if we pan out and head over here, this is westbound. Oh, that's a lot better. This is the westbound line going towards Tampa. Straight down that way. You can see along the line here, along the track. With track A. Track A is the main line, but we won't probably see another train for a couple hours. I will not be here for that. I've got to run some more errands. I'll pick up some stuff as we make our way back to the house, but wanted to stop here and see anything was open today. There were a couple of stores that were open, not very many, but because it is New Year's Day and a lot of people are just staying home. But nice day to be out. It's only 71 degrees outside today, right now. And it's very comfortable. My friends are actually at SeaWorld right now. I was going to go, but I would only be there for a few hours. Then I'd have to turn around, come home. Anyway, long story short, we're here. This is the cross section of track A in Plant City. There is no station here in Plant City. They just pass through. But it does pass right in front of the Robert W. Wolford Railroad Museum, which is right here. That's the museum. It is not open today. I kind of figured it probably wouldn't be due to the fact it is New Year's Day and they want to stay home and just relax. I do not blame them. So, but so we're out here. There's the cross section with track A and B and C. And not only does Amtrak run through here, also CSX does run through here occasionally, not very often, but it does run through here. Amtrak is mostly the train that runs through here at record high speed of 50 miles an hour, which is fast for a train. But anyway, the cross section between the east to the west.